Hello and welcome back for another week of Rob's Transformers Reviews. This video is intended for adult collectors, but not exclusively. This week we're taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United versus Multipack 4-pack. As always, we'll start with the rather large outside of the box, barely fitting in my display area. Here we can see the front of the box, Transformers Legacy United. Zooming in, sorry about the clip, 8 years plus, starting with Cliffjumper from the Prime Universe, Tarantulas, Squeezeplay, and Cyberverse Universe Tarn. There we go. Scrolling out, you can see lots of plastic in this bad boy, but lots of great artwork as well. The top, we've got some product headshots here for bot mode for all of the figures. Take a look at the side, the Transformers. 40 years. Hard to believe it's been 40 years already. But we can get around. Taking a look at the back of the box, we've got lots of, again, product shots, both bot and alt mode. 18 steps for Cliffjumper, 20 for Tarantulas, 17 for Squeezeplay, and a whopping 27 for Cyberverse Tarn. Scrolling across, you can get some great looks, and of course for Squeezeplay being a headmaster, that small little shot of Squeezeplay's headmaster. Opening up the box, the oh-so-familiar yellow background. You have here one side Cliffjumper, and on the far side, the other three bots. Free at last, out of the package. We can see all of these bots set up, accessories attached. Tarn has the sword left over from the bludgeon mold. Tarantulas, Squeezeplay, blasters in hand, and Prime Universe Cliffjumper. First, taking a look at Cyberverse Tarn. You can see some lovely highlights here. Very similar mold, almost identical mold to the other Tarn, but just some difference in the paint apps here. You can see from the side, the back. Love that burgundy, just how it highlights with the blue, the gray, and some of those, the purple and translucent. We'll get him beside the original Tarn here. And so you can see, again, almost identical mold, just some differences in the paint apps. And then you can see here beside Bludgeon, all three mold mates together. So yeah, so just to compare as we dare. Love the colorings on all these figures. And now we'll take a closer look at Tarantulas. Spider limbs flailed out. Love, you can see just the highlight with the purple, the orange, the green, and the gray. Accessories here as well. A little side view here from the back. You can see that spider body there, kind of tucked up and behind as a backpack. And around on the front. Again, almost identical mold to the original Tarantulas, just some difference in the paint apps. We'll take a close look here so you can see, compare as we dare. Accessories the same, pretty much exact same figure, just some difference in the paint. Here we have Prime Universe Cliffjumper, horns still all intact, that lovely highlighted blue eyes with the red, the gray, the black, and some of the smoky translucent plastic for the accessories. This is a pretty good retool or reuse of the mold that they used here for Chase, so you can compare the two bots side by each. Again, look very different, but if you actually look at the mechanics, very similar. And here we have Squeezeplay. You can see this, the grabby, cobra-y, weird monster thing. Love the colors. Love sort of that pinky purple. Reminds me a little bit of Misfire on that one, but yeah, great looking bot for a headmaster. Love my monster cons here, and just the kind of cool look and cool kind of monster aesthetic to them. we will take a look and we'll get Squeezeplay beside another one of the monster bots here. Coming in from the side, we've got Bangry from another 4-pack that I picked up pretty much for this figure, so you can compare these two. Love sort of the pink aesthetic that runs through the monster bots. And here we go, getting all 4 transformed into alt mode. We'll get them out so we can review them individually, starting off with Squeezeplay as Cliffjumper burns out of the screen. We'll get a bit of get him stood up here. Squeezeplay squeezed into position, and we'll get a little bit closer look here. Back in focus, you can see the crab pincers kind of out there. You can see sort of a squat bot, but altogether quite good. I love the aesthetic of this guy. You can see here the back with his little tail and gun in place, or blaster in place. You can see there, no one's sneaking up behind on Squeezeplay, but he's got his lovely crabby pincers there in the front. Altogether, I think a pretty decent bot. Happy to have him picked up and added to the collection. We'll get him out of the way, and we will now roll in the tank. Thank you very much for Tarn from the Cyberverse line. You can see here, I like just that little burgundy kind of highlight with the purple and the dark blue, the gray. I think one of my favorite looking bots out of this pack, just from a repaint and color scheme. Love what they did there, and just sort of highlighted the mask with the red and the burgundy as well. I think he looks pretty dang sweet. Love those blasters up top, and of course the sword will pin to the top as well. Getting a good look at an orange Tarantulas, a little bit of a green and yellow kind of peeking through the gray limbs. You can see here, and that sort of blaster tucked in behind, his chop saw folded underneath. Again, we've seen this figure in the original Tarantulas, so really no difference other than colors. But again, love the bot. I think he looks great. Close look at the side, he taps in pretty tight, not too many gaps. And altogether good. Those lovely beady eyes saying goodbye one last time. And then we'll get Cliffjumper here in. We've got those horns on the front, Boss Hog-esque for those that remember. Accessories tabbed to the side there, searchlight, grappling claw there on the back as well, and blaster. So altogether, I think a pretty good reuse of the mold. Good look for this bot. And now we'll get into battle mode. Left chase in there because Cliffjumper needs some backup. But we'll get a closer look as these bots go to battle. You can see the determination on Cliffjumper's face. Chase right on the case. And we'll see the rest of the Predacons and Decepticons ready to go. Squeezeplay taking a close look on the way out, and Tarn determined as always. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a look at this review. Please like and subscribe, and you can hit that notification for updates. Thanks everybody for joining, and have a great week.